Hello everyone. Today we are going to explore VI or VI Improved Editor. It is being used to edit system or server configuration file or any programming files or any text files. So it is a command based editor. So we will cover file handling commands, file editing commands, cursor movement commands, search and replace commands, last but not least, cut, copy and paste commands. So stay tuned till the end. Let's begin. I'm using MacBook. If you're using a different operating system, you can use the same command and follow along. First, you need to type VI and enter. It is going to show whether the VI is installed or not. If it would be installed, it is going to appear like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quit and going to explore the file handling commands. So what we can do first here, that let me check at which directory I am in right now. So I'm in home directory right now. So I'll go ahead and switch to desktop, CD desktop. Now desktop is empty. You can see that in the background. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just create a new file. So how to create a file or how to open a file, there is a command VI and you need to type the file name. If the file would be already exist, it will get open. If the file is not there, it is going to create it. So I'm just going to create a file with the name testvi.txt. So now it is showing here that you can see here the text vi.txt new, right? The file has not been created yet because I have not saved it. Just type I, it is going to take you in inserts mode. Now you can start writing it. This is vi editor tutorial, right? Now I have written something. How can I save it? First, you can see here that insert is written, so I cannot save it directly. What I need to do, first type escape, ESC command. What's going to happen? Now I am at normal mode where I can run the commands. So in order to save that, what you can do, if you just want to save, colon and W means write, it is going to save this file, right? Now you can see that the file has appeared here. So file got saved with that text vi.txt. This is the name here, right? You can see there. Now if I have to exit, if you want to save and exit, you need to run the another command W and Q. Q is going to exit. Now you can see that I have exited that. Now again going to open that. So if I'm going to write something, so what I need to do, first I need to get into insert mode. Then you can type below and above anywhere. This is test text, right? Now what I will do, I will just quit here. Sorry, I need to escape. And if I want to quit without saving it, just type colon and then you want to type Q and then not exclamation mark, that is used in programming not. So you don't want to save, exit. So like I'll show you that file. You can see that there it has not, the changes had not saved. So whenever you are making any changes, first go to insert, and if you're making any changes and you want to save, this is test text, you want to save, sorry, just escape WQ, right? It is going to write and save. Now I'll show you that. You can see that it got saved, right? If you want to import another file content, colon R, what I need to do, I need to give a space and the file path. So I have file at home directory and there is a VI editor, I believe, vieditor.txt. You can see that I have opened that file here. The content of that file is showing here. So you can import any file content on your VI editor. Just typing colon R space and the file path, it will get imported here. If you want to save and quit, WQ. So So it got saved. You can see here, right? So this was all about file handling. So now we are going to explore the file editing commands. First we need to open that file, right? I have opened it. So at present we are at normal mode. So if we want to edit the file, we need to get into a insert mode. You just have to type I, a small I. You can start writing whatever that you want to write. Start writing. Once you are done, you just have to type escape and you will be out from the editing mode. If we want to add a starting of the line, so we need to type shift and I. It means that capital I. So my cursor will move to that starting of the line and then I can start. This is starting of the line. So if we want to add some text right after the current line, then what we need to do, just need to type O. O means other line. It is going to create a new line below the cursor and you can start typing. Let me show you one thing. The one command which I'm going to show you first, that is colon. Then on the normal mode, just type colon set nu. It means that I'm going to put the number in the line. So I have 7 lines, right? So it would be easy for you to understand that at which line where I want to insert that. So at present I am at 4 line. I want to insert before the 4 line. Then what we need to do, you just need to type shift and O. It means that capital O. This is shift plus O. If you want to insert some character, like if you have written something wrong, right, you want to correct it. So how can you do that? So you need to type A. The cursor will move to the next word where I can type and the cursor will shift forward. See, you can see here, right? So the next command which we have, we can append at the end of the current line. That my cursor is at the 4th line, and if we want to append at the end of the line, so we just have to type shift and A. It is going to capital A, right? So it is going to append at the end of the current line. Now next we have edit, right? So we are covering edit. So how can we delete or cut a word, right? If we want to cut a word, just type on the normal mode. It is an insert mode. So first let's type escape. Now to cut a character, what we need to do, like here there are so many S, so we want to cut or delete, just type X X X X X X. So it got deleted. If you want to delete a word, so what is going to happen, it is going to delete the word from the cursor. Like if I will type D and then W, right? So you can see that it got deleted. So what it got deleted from the cursor till the next space, it has deleted. I'll show you here that if want to delete that here is, right, and this is going to merge here, what I need to do, DW, you can see there. If I have to delete the complete word, I need to go to the beginning of that word and it is going to get deleted till the next space. See here, if we want to delete the entire line, we can just type DD. So it is going to delete the line. We want to delete from line number 1 to 3, right? Or you can say that from 1 to 4 if we have to delete from there, or you can delete from anywhere like 2 to 3 or 2 to 5, any sequence of line. If you want to delete, what can you do? So you just need to type colon on that normal mode, type colon, then you need to give the line number, like I am giving 1 comma till where I want to delete till 3. Just type D and enter. You can see that the 1 2 3 has gone, and this is what we have here. Like I said, that to delete a line you need to type DD, or you can type capital D. It is going to delete, but what going to happen, it is just going to delete the content, not the line itself. You can type over there, you can type, sorry, just insert, and you can, this is deleted line. If you want to change the word, you just have to type CW. So what is going to happen? Like I said, that from the cursor it is going to delete that word till the end, right? Without a space, and you can type. This is going to be like this. If you want to change the two words, so what do you need to do? You just need to type 2CW. You can see that the two words are deleted, right? And if we have that option, this is, you want to change the entire line, what can you do? You just need to type CC. So capital D and the capital C both is going to work in the same way, right? CC, or you can type the capital C. Both is going to just change the line. If we have to replace any word, capital R. So what is going to happen? That is it going to replace till that we are just typing, it is going to replace the word. Like if I'll go here, that was the error from. So the capital R means that you are going to replace the character till you are typing. It is going to replace the each and every words while you are typing it, right? On the other hand, we have a small r. It is going to replace the character. Like if it is written here that if you want to replace like T as I, so what I can do, just type R, and afterwards I'll type whatever the replace character which I want. So I want to I. You can see here that T got replaced with I. To undo the changes, the command is just type on normal mode U. Keep on typing U, and it will take you back to that stage where that file was saved last time. So if I'll go ahead and type you can see that what all the changes have been done, right? So you can see there the already and the oldest change. This is the file I've imported, and this was the first two lines which I have written there, right? So this is how that you can do that. But if you want to revert back, right, if you want to redo that changes, what can you do that? Then you need to type Control and R. So it will redo, right? You can see here that. So whatever the last changes, so you are at the last changes at that time where we were here, right? So this is how that you can use the Control R for redo. So if we are going to save and exit, WQ. Now if we are going to open it and we want to do the undo, so you can see that it is not going to work. So that whatever the changes you are making, once you have closed after saving it, you cannot do undo, right? It's happened with that every file, most of the files. So while you are editing it, you can do n numbers of undo and numbers of redo, right? So this was all about editing commands. Now we are going to explore the cursor movement, right? So you might have been thinking that it is very hard to move that cursor right like this, up and down. This is how that. So if we have to write something here, that how can I do that, right? So we will be exploring these commands. So we are at normal mode. We are going to just go to the top of file. You need to just type colon number 1. It will move your cursor at the top of your page. See, so I just type colon 1. It has the cursor was here and it moved to that top, right? If we want to use that command like previous command, how can you, like you have been running many commands, so to go that just type colon up arrow key for the previous command and the down arrow key for the next command. So the last command, you can see that these are the commands, like the number is not here, that if you want to use that number you can just type here, you can see that number is here. If we want to go to the end of the file, right, we are at here and we want to get end of the file line, so what can we do? Colon, and then we need to type dollar symbol. It will move your cursor to the last line of the file. You can see here. If you are here and you want to get here that end of the line, you just need to type dollar. To use the dollar, you need to type shift, right? Shift and number 4. So it will bring your cursor at the end of the line. And similarly, that if you want to get back to the home at the start of the line, you need to just type 0. Or you can just try shift and 6, that is the caret symbol. It will bring your cursor at the beginning of the line. If you want to move your cursor, so there is a keyword H J K L. J K for up and down, H and L for left and right. Right, so this is what we use for movement, cursor movement. And apart from that, we can use that arrow key as well. Okay, so next we have that if you are here that and we want to get to the word by word, right? So you just type on the normal mode, just type W. It is going to bring your cursor to that beginning of the next word, like W, 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 W. We can type just B. It is going to move your cursor to the backward. Like you can see here that it is going to the backward. Cursor is moving backward, right? So B for backward and W for forward. So shift right arrow is going to work like W and shift left arrow is going to work like B, right? Backward. So you can use that either one. Now there is another one thing happen that if you are working on the multiple files, like there is only one file. So if we have to create another file, let's go ahead and show you that. Sorry, WQ like this. So it got saved. I'm going to create another file, another .txt, right? Insert. This is another file for test vi test. Okay, sorry, escape, control W, Q, save, right? Sorry about that, a small q, right? So both two files have a txt extension, right? If we have to open these two files together, what can we do? We just need to type vi, then give the asterisk mark for all files, if .txt. So both files got opened, right? So how can we navigate those files? To navigate that, we need to type :n. It is going to take you to the next file. See the next file content. If we want to go back to that previous file, we need to type N : capital shift or N. It is going to take you to the back of to the previous file. This is how that you can navigate with these files. I hope that we have covered the cursor movement. There is one more thing that which I am going to show you that. So on this file, that if you are working on this file and if you want to select, right, multiple character, and if you want to choose, so this is the normal mode. To go to that visual block that we can select a block of line. So what you need to do, Control and V. So it is a visual block. You can see here that this is a visual block. If I go ahead and move my cursor here, it is going to select like this, right? This is how that it is going to work. If I'll move that WW, so it is going to select the word by word, right? So this is a visual block. Next we have we can just type Shift and V. So it is going to be visual line. So you can see that it is going to select line by line. So the word cannot be selected. Like if I will move here, it is going to visual line by. So Control V, it is going to be visual block. Shift V, it is going to be visual line. And if you just want only V, if you're not typing on the normal mode, just typing V, so it is going to be a visual mode. The next we have search and replace command. So what we can do here, that to search we need to type slash, right? And whatever the search term which you want to search. If you want to search is, right, and then type enter, it is going to search the next match from the cursor. If you want to check that another match, what's going to happen, just type N, keep on typing N, it is going to show that, right? But it will start from the cursor where it was placed. After the cursor, first match is going to appear. If you want to search and replace together, you just need to type colon, then percent, right? Then you need to type S. Then afterwards, you are going to type search keyword. Like I'm going to try the same, is what I want to replace with. So I want to replace with R. Then afterwards I have options, right? I can give that options. So there are major three options. One is for G, it means that for global, it is going to search and replace throughout the page. But I want to confirm before that. So I have to add C, right? And there is another word, keyword, which is I, that is used that if I want to ignore cases. There could be somewhere it is written in caps, somewhere it might be in a small. It could be a mix of that. So it is going to ignore the case. It is just going to match the word and it is going to replace. So let's go ahead and try that. You got that first. You want to replace yes or no. I would say that no, right? This is yes. It got replaced. No, I want yes. This is no. This is yes. This is yes. This is no. So all got replaced, right? So this is how that you can use. If you don't want to add the option, like the option is optional. If you want to use it, so you can use it. G for global, C for confirm, I for that you want to ignore cases, right? I'll go ahead and show you that example as well. So next we have the similar kind of command, but there is a little bit difference. The next command which we have here, that colon, is slash. So earlier we have used %s. It was for that entire page content, but at this with this command, it is going to just search and replace for that line only where the cursor was. So my cursor was at first line here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to replace R with is, right? The search term. After slash, it will be a search term, it will be replaced term. If I want to give any optional message like confirm or global is not going to work here because we are just going to work on single line, and ignore cases, that is going to work here. So C and I, it is going to work here. So I'm not giving anything. I'm just going to enter. You can see that the first line, it got replaced. If I run the same command here, let's see, and giving G, whether it is going to replace that across the file or not. Let's see. It is not going to impact, right? But if I'll go ahead and run the same command, and if I'm using C, so it is going to confirm. It is not going to replace with that. It is going to ask, you want to yes, no, yes. So then afterwards, it is going to replace that. So next we have that if we want to search and replace from particular line to that line only, like if I'll show you that line number NU. If we want to search and replace from 1 to 3, how can we do that? Then we need to just type colon, then provide the line number from where you want to start. Like I want to start from 1 and I want to go till 3, comma 3. Okay, 3. Then what it is going to happen? You need to give S for search, colon, search term is what you want to replace with the R. Is there any options which you want to provide? And globally mean that from one line to third line, wherever that is present, it is going to replace is with R. Just enter. If you want to put another command like C for confirm, I for ignore cases, we can use it. Otherwise, just enter. You can see here, and all got changed. We just want to change is, not here, that it was the this, right? How can we just change particular word? So there is a way, like I wanted to change the is, but it got changed that this as well. To avoid that, there is a way that we can do here. We can use the colon, then search, then what can we do here? Forward slash, then backward slash. Then you will need to type greater than, less than symbol, then you need to type your search term, right? I have a search term for R, then again backward slash, and greater than, less than sign, less than or greater than sign. Then you need to type forward slash. What is the replace word? It is, and then slash. If you want to give any options, if you want to give it for like, it is going to replace that line, right? Because since I'm using only s, if you want to use that globally, we can use that. So I'm go ahead and show you that. Just type yes. So you can see that the first line got changed, right? So only that is where it was containing. So here that R was is also here, but it did not change because there is a THARE. So that was not the exact match. So it is going to replace the exact match. If we go ahead and place, let me show you, percent before that, it is going to replace throughout that file. You can see that all is got replaced here, right? So whenever that R was there, it got replaced. Okay, so there is another one thing that you know that you want to replace in particular line. The same command you can use to search for slash search. In search term is I can use model, right? Then I want to replace modular. Then I want to replace in the line number 5. So I just need to give 5. You can see here that model got changed with modular. So this is how that you can change a particular word or anything in that particular line, that if I have to change in that 4 line, so I just need to type in 4 and change that word. What is that? Any word is I want to change with R, so colon, and then you need to give any options if you have. If you do not have any option, then a space. Like if you want to give all occurrence, so you just need to type G and then number 4. It is going to replace whenever the is I is would be, it is going to replace with R. You will see that it got replaced with that, right? If you want to replace any particular word from that cursor point to the end of the file, what can you do then? So you just need to type colon, then you need to type full stop, then comma, then you need to type dollar symbol, then you need to type S, then you need to type slash, and for the search term you need to just type let's see, THARE, THAR, and you want to replace with there, then enter. You can see that. So it got replaced all that word from that beginning of the file, from the cursor it was there, from cursor to the end of that file. This is how that you can replace any particular words, and you can use this and you can play around with this. So this is all about the search and replace. Now last but not least, we are going to cover the cut and copy paste command. So the first command which we are going to use, that this is y. So what it is going to do, it is going to copy a line with that new line. That if I have to just copy here y, so I just copied that line. I just type y twice on normal mode. I just want to paste here. So I just want to enter. And if I will go ahead and paste here at this line, so what I can do for to paste, there is a 3 commands, 3 way that we can paste. Either first you can use capital P. It is going to paste above the cursor, right? It means that before the cursor it is going to print. But let's undo that by pressing U. If I'm going to just type P, you can see here it got pasted after the cursor, right? Just undo that. The next command which we have here, colon PUT, what it is going to happen, that it is also going to paste after that cursor. You can see here, right? So you can use a small p, or you can use capital P, or you can use colon put. So as per your need, you can use it to paste that, right? Just undo that. If you want to copy all three lines, right? So how can you do that? So you just need to type 3yy. It means that three line yanked. It means the three line got copied. If you want to paste before this line, what can we do? Just need to type shift P. Before this line it got pasted. After this line, just P. After this line it got pasted. So if we want to paste after the current line, just type colon put. It got pasted here, right? This is how that you can copy line. Now we have another command, whatever that you are deleting, so it is just keeping as a cut command. So you can use vice versa, you can paste that command. If you're deleting is like dd, then you can paste it as well. Like if I'm going to just use dd here, that I have deleted that file, but if I want to paste here, right? So let's go ahead and paste. You can see here, and this is what I have pasted here. Like if I have to cut this word X, this word has gone. I have to paste a small p, it is going to be a before cursor, right? Shift P after the cursor. To delete words, n number of words, what you can do from the cursor, it is going to delete that number of words. Like I'm here, that I want to delete from here two words. So R, E and I is going to be deleted. So 2 D W. You can see here, this is dot got deleted. So if you want to delete that line, what can you do here? Just use the dd, it is going to delete the line and you can paste it, right? Or you want to delete the 3 line, 4 line, you can use the same command 3dd, 3 line has gone, right? You can use the cut or delete. Now both is going to be the same and you can use afterward paste, right? So this is how that you can copy. I already showed you that YY. Cut is all about the dd, or sorry, delete. Cut is all about delete. To delete that line from the cursor, right? So I want to delete from here that editor choice, and afterwards I want to delete that. So what can I do? So I just need to type D and then afterwards shift and 4. It means that's D and dollar. So what going to happen, that whatsoever the characters would be, the word would be after that colon cursor, it will get deleted in that line. So dollar, it got deleted, right? If I want to paste, just type P, it got pasted after the cursor. Same if you want to delete from the cursor, like I want to keep here the many developers, so I want to delete before the line. What we need to do, D and the caret symbol, that is shift 6. So it got deleted before the cursor, right? If you want to paste before the cursor, what can we do? We just need to type shift and P. It is going to paste before the cursor. So similarly, that if you want to copy from the cursor to the end, you just need to type Y and dollar sign. It got copy after that cursor, right? So if you want to paste here, let's go ahead and paste here. Shift and P, or just type P, it is going to paste, right? After the cursor. If you want to copy here, right? If you want to copy before the cursor, right? The cursor was here, and if you want to copy before the cursor, what can we do? Y and caret symbol. So it got copied before the cursor. So if I have to paste before the cursor, what can we do? Just type shift P. So it got pasted here. Okay, so next we have, if you want to copy any word, right? This is a choice which I want to copy. So what I can do, I just have to type Y, I, and then W. So it is going to copy. It got copied. So whenever we want to paste, like I want to paste here, just type shift and just type P. It is going to paste after cursor. It got paste, right? So choice. So this is how that you can copy a word YIW. That is going to copy a word. If you want to copy a character from the cursor to the end of that word, you don't want to copy the entire word. You just want to copy few words, few characters from the word after the cursor. What can you do? Like here is the choice which I just want to cut that eyes. I don't want to use this. So what can I do? I just have to type from the cursor Y and W. It is going to use that eyes. If I'll go ahead and paste you here, like insert and space, space, and I have to paste just P. You can see here that eyes is got pasted. So from that cursor point, from the cursor point to that end of that word. So end of the word is till a space. So just use the Control V to paste that any content from the clipboard to your file. So it has to be in insert mode. Once you have inserted, you can just place your cursor. You can navigate your cursor to that place. At that place, you just type Control V and it got pasted. So thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day and take care.